Travis Kelce hopped on a plane to New Orleans to reunite with girlfriend Taylor Swift after helping the Chiefs win over the Las Vegas Raiders. The Kansas City Chiefs linebacker, 35, scored his first touchdown of the season on Sunday, October 27, National Linebacker Day, during the Chiefs game against the Las Vegas Raiders. Travis caught a touchdown pass in the second quarter of the game on a third-and-goal play from quarterback Patrick Mahomes, extending the Raiders' lead to 14-0 before the half. The Chiefs eventually won 27-20. In celebration of helping the Chiefs win, Travis Kelce hopped on a plane to girlfriend Taylor Swift's concert in New Orleans. Travis Kelce showed up in a blue sweatshirt and white hat, while Taylor Swift had just finished her final concert at the Caesars Superdome. The sweet couple posed backstage at their final concert in New Orleans. Travis Kelce, who had just had a stellar performance in the Chiefs' win over the Raiders, left fans in awe of Kelce's talent. Prior to the game, the Ohio native's career stats were 935 receptions, fourth most by a linebacker in NFL history, and 11,573 yards. With his latest touchdown, Travis became just the fifth linebacker to reach 75 career touchdown catches, according to the NFL. Meanwhile, Mahomes, 29, also reached a career milestone. He finished the first half of Sunday's game with 19 of his 24 passes for 192 yards, according to NBC Sports, surpassing the 30,000-yard mark. Travis admitted to having a slow start to the season but remained optimistic. "I was really angry and almost losing my cool," he shared in September on an episode of his and his brother Jason Kelce's podcast, New Heights. Travis continued, "I just want to play the game at such a high level of accountability that it's hard for me to play at a mediocre level or have the stats to show that. It's just that for some reason, the last two games, it hasn't gone that way for me, and that's football, man," he also noted. "I'm not going to sit here and be disappointed about that." Entering Week 8, the Chiefs remain the only unbeaten team in the NFL. Following the Raiders game, they will face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on Monday, November 4th. Swifties believe Taylor Swift manifested boyfriend Travis Kelce's first touchdown of the season as the Kansas City Chiefs defeated the Las Vegas Raiders 27-20 on Sunday, after the NFL tight end caught a scoring pass from quarterback Patrick Mahomes in the second quarter. Fans recalled the pop star's not-so-subtle message on stage at her Eras Tour show in New Orleans on Saturday night. During the concert, the singer prompted cheers from the crowd as she made the touchdown symbol with her arms while performing Midnight Rain. Several fans shared a video of the moment on social media, with one person even predicting on Saturday, "Okay, Travis Kelce touchdown tomorrow." Meanwhile, a separate fan coined the coincidence Tavedo on Sunday after Kelce's impressive play. "Taylor Swift does this at her show last night and then Travis Kelce scores his first touchdown in 13 games? Tavedo is real confirmed," the user wrote. "Can't believe it's his first of the year," another wrote, while a third posted, "You just knew it was going to happen today." The Bad Blood hitmaker also gave her boyfriend a nod during night one of her Eras Tour stop in New Orleans on Friday. While performing the same song, Swift pretended to throw a football from the stage seemingly as a wink to Kelce. The Kansas City Chiefs tight end hauled in a 5-yard touchdown in his team's 27-20 win over the Las Vegas Raiders on Sunday for the 75th of his decorated career. With the landmark TD grab at the 8:16 mark of the second quarter, Kelce became just the fifth tight end in NFL history to hit 75 receiving touchdowns and moved solely into fifth place for career TDs by a tight end, breaking a tie with Jason Witten. Kelce, who finished Sunday with 10 receptions for 90 yards, has a ways to go before he climbs up the TD ladder, as he trails number 4 Jimmy Graham, 89 touchdowns, by a substantial margin. Antonio Gates is the all-time TD leader with 116. Including postseason play, Kelce now has 94 touchdown catches, which is tied with Graham for fourth all-time. Though it was a monumental TD grab for Kelce's career, it was also a very welcome score in the here and now, as it snapped a 12-game regular season streak without a touchdown catch. In fairness, Kelce had 3 touchdowns during the Chiefs' Super Bowl postseason run last season. The 9-time Pro Bowler and 3-time Super Bowl champion already owns the distinction of being the tight end with the most 100-yard receiving games, 37, and 1,000-yard seasons, 7. The 35-year-old finished Sunday with 945 receptions, 4th in NFL history among tight ends, and 11,663 yards, 4th. He's adding to those numbers, while ascending the all-time TD list. Taylor Swift performed in New Orleans, Louisiana, continuing on this North America leg of her Eras tour. Though her boyfriend Travis Kelce wasn't able to attend, she still had him on her mind. The singer offered a tribute to the NFL star while singing the outro of her song Midnight Rain by making the gesture of throwing a football. Swift made the motion while singing the lyrics, "He never thinks of me, except when I'm on TV." Swift has frequently made gestures or changed lyrics to reference Kelce when he's not at her shows, or even when he is. In Ireland earlier this year, she did the Archer pose, which is Kelce's signature move on the field. She has also shifted the lyrics from her song Karma, changing it from "Karma is the guy on the screen, coming home straight to me," to "Karma is the guy on the Chiefs, coming home straight to me." The Kansas City Chiefs player is currently in Las Vegas to play the Raiders. Swift's next stop on her Eras tour is Indianapolis, before she heads to Canada. This leg comes to a close in early December, at which point a source has said she and Kelce plan to spend the holidays together. The insider told Us Weekly that they're spending as much time together as possible while balancing their careers and individual responsibilities, his game and her music empire, along with personal projects. Despite enjoying their respective careers and preparing for the demands of this busy season, the source claimed that they are looking forward to spending the holidays together, and that they are both focused on their work now and just want to get through the holidays and the tour and will be figuring out their next moves after the new year. The Kansas City Chiefs needed to find a way to get Travis Kelce going, as he went almost half of the 2024 season without a touchdown reception. Luckily for the Chiefs, a very beatable Las Vegas Raiders team with some injuries on the defensive side of the ball represented a perfect get-right game for Kelce. The Raiders and Chiefs faced off on National Tight End Day, meaning this recently created cause for celebration pitted Kelce against much-hyped Raiders rookie Brock Bowers. With Kelce on the back nine of his career, Bowers is one of many looking to seize his title of best tight end in football. While both Bowers and Kelce managed to put together some solid efforts, it was no 87 who managed to come out on top in both the score and when comparing individual counting stats. While Bowers started off strong, he finished this game with just 5 catches for 58 yards. Kelce, meanwhile, has his strongest game of the season. The object of Taylor Swift's affection managed to pile up 10 catches for 90 yards while finding his vacation home in the Las Vegas end zone once more. These two are both great players, but the master has beaten the protege here. The acquisition of DeAndre Hopkins seems to have done wonders for Kelce. While Hopkins has just 2 catches, the threat of what he brings to the table made the Raiders back off number 87 in the passing game. Patrick Mahomes, who crossed 30,000 career passing yards, took advantage early and often. If there is a downside to this game, which pushed Kansas City to 7-0 on the season, it's the fact that Bowers showed that he is going to be a major weapon for the Raiders going forward. After years of having an elite tight end, Kansas City will have to contend with yet another in the division. However, the Chiefs have to be thrilled that Kelce proved to still be his old self, at least for one game. As the playoffs get closer, Kansas City's still thin wide receiver room will not be good enough to compete with other elite teams unless Kelce is able to keep the chains moving. Beating the Raiders is sweet. Beating them after Jack Jones' trash talk is even better. Beating them convincingly while Kelce outshines Bowers on National Tight End Day makes this a banner day for Kansas City. For Patrick Mahomes and his Kansas City Chiefs, the game against the Las Vegas Raiders was more than a means to extend their win streak. This is a rivalry that dates back to the 1960s, and the 3x Super Bowl winner knows there's little to no room for mistakes.